Join us on Champs and Giggles every Friday, only on Zoom. Black entertainment, the roots and the after party, only on Champs and Giggles.
If you knew how much I loved you and how I cared for you, you wouldn't stay away. If you knew how my heart yearns for you and how I long for you, you wouldn't stay away. Now, darling, I know you have found another girl who treats you nice. I hear she's even more beautiful than I. But if you knew how my heart yearns for you and how I long for you, you wouldn't stay away. You wouldn't stay away. You wouldn't stay away. Now, darling, I know that you have found another girl who treats you nice. I hear she's even more beautiful than I. But if you knew you are my one desire, you set my soul on fire, you wouldn't stay away. You wouldn't stay away.
Join us on Champs and Giggles every Friday, only on Zoom. Black entertainment, the roots and the after party, only on Champs and Giggles.
You wouldn't stay away.
Hello everyone. If you like our content, please leave me a like.
The Anything Goes podcast with Rudi Lickwood, Djcountryman and Martin Wynter, the ShoeDoctor, is back. Consequences and dilemmas as decided by you, the audience.
Wednesday night already.
Right, shall we get into this? Are we
Yeah,
ready
man.
to go?
Let's do this, man.
do it.
Let's do this, man.
Sound the butt cover!
Okay.
I'll give blood to save someone's life, but a body part. I mean, what happens if I have an accident and I see a man walking away with my leg and I ain't got no leg?
Sound the butt cover! Tooth is hurting.
And he had a injection.
No. Injection
More than one tooth is
He had
hurting.
a injection.
I'll show you where the bread gone. I'll give Chewy 10
Anyway,
pieces of hard door bread.
Anyway, this is Anything Goes podcast. Can we get on with the podcast and we'll come back to the Tupperware in the backstage?
I will have the
yeah?
Tupperware container
Hold
weekends.
on there. House party? House party?
You're a guest. You're a guest.
Virgo. She's Virgo.
House party?
She's a
She's a
Virgo.
guest.
She's a Virgo.
I guess you know, I come tell we what we are doing.
She's a guest, man. She's a guest.
I guess and I come tell we where we are doing. Rudy, kick her out, man. Kick her out,
Yeah,
man.
man. She's rampant. We're not really rampant. We're not too indulge in them thing there, you know. We're not really too indulge in them thing there. We must get a lot of
Attention.
that you deflect, or do you not, or is it just something that you don't acknowledge?
There's some are deflected, some I don't acknowledge. But like, you know, people ain't got time to waste now.
Got time,
you know what I mean? So if it no work,
it
it no work. You know, sorry, bye, innit?
I dislike my bald head. That's a winter trait, that is.
Is that a winter trait?
Yeah,
No, it's
Malteser head.
It's not. It's when you're doing too much of one thing, make your head go bald.
No.
We're not serious here today. We're not serious.
That's fired.
We're not serious.
No, but you see, you're asking a question. We can be jovial about it, but I'm a serious person about raising my son. So I want him to understand that he has to cook, clean, and wash as much as he
Remember, once you jump on, subscribe.
So we got a Dominican in the room, countryman. We got a Dominican in the room.
Time two.
Oh,
Hey, you see?
time
We have to
two.
be careful in Dominican. They're trying to
Every
take
time,
over.
like I said, every time I see that shirt, I feel like it's time to wash the car.
I know. I understand. I understand.
I feel like it's just time to
just
wash
the wheels.
Yeah,
Just the wheels.
Yeah, just the dirty black wheel them. Just the dirty black wheel.
I bought things and never told her, and then tell her after the fact.
Yeah.
So
and get a beating.
I bought a car and never told her.
Like a bright red BMW.
I bought a car. I bought a couple cars. I bought a car. I bought a couple cars. and never told her.
Yeah, bright red BMW.
I'm old school in comparison to yourself. So in my relationship, we have this thing called compromise, where we talk about everything. So like she wants a new kitchen, I want the car, so we get the kitchen. You understand what I'm saying? We compromise.
What I can say. So what can you comfortably say?
Comfortable. Okay.
That's what we say comfortably.
No, you never say so. Anyway, go on.
All right, at a family dinner table that you can say when having sex.
A family, yeah, all right.
So,
Charles.
So it's a comfortably family.
Yeah. Something like that.
Oh, so why you come for me first for?
Because you look like you answer the question.
No. Okay. What can you comfortably say at a dinner table? Okay. Oh, thank you. That was good.
Thank you. That was good. Devon? Devon.
What we could have said is, give me a piece of that now.
Al Capone.
No, thank you. I don't eat that.
Hey, Capone, that's uncomfortable.
Let's talk to somebody we have sense. Laverne?
Lord have mercy. I want to do your country, man.
Can I
think
have
you're not
seconds,
talking to somebody
please?
who got sense.
But she have sense in it. Can I have seconds, please?
Notice I said please.
Right, let's go through some of the comments actually.
Cool, bro.
Carolyn again needs to be more moist.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Silver, you only belch if you eat enough.
I see your Charles.
That's right, Charles Tomlin. No talking, just humming when your mouth is full.
Thank you very much.
I got some more. There's some more here.
Hello everyone. If you like our content, please leave me a like.
The Anything Goes podcast with Rudi Lickwood, Djcountryman, and Martin Wynter, the ShoeDoctor, is back. Consequences and dilemmas as decided by you, the audience.
Wednesday night already.
Norfolk.
That's what he said, Norfolk.
Whoa. Hello and good evening, everybody, and welcome to Anything Goes. My name is Rudi Lickwood. I'm the architect of the Anything Goes podcast, but as you know, I can't do it by myself. I do need guests in the room, and sitting next to me, I've got DJ Tony Don. Please give it up for DJ Tony Don.
Boom! Respect. Hey. I take that as a compliment from you. At least it's not a H.
Oh gosh, I like it.
Did you say who or boo?
I said go wash your clothes.
Sell up now.
That was our host and questionnaire for the night, and better known as the Games Master, better known AKA as DJ Countryman. 50 minutes.
Award.
I thought it was Mr. Continent.
Wait, hold on. He received an award from the canteen in his
They didn't have to wash up. They didn't have to wash no plates.
In the college, CountryMan has actually received an award for entertaining and having a humorous character in and around the workplace. So I think he deserves a round of applause for that. I do.
That's better.
Yeah. Well done.
Put some respect in my name.
It's always good to find a class clown, right?
Put some respect in my name. Class.
No, you got the R, man. You got the R.
Sound the butt cover!
Kick out the floor! Directly underneath me, I have got the one and only Maverick himself, Mr. Motivator. Give it up for ShoeDoctor, aka
Shoe Rack. You're going to be known as Shoe Rack today, yeah?
That's all right, good man. Call me anything, man.
Shoe Rack.
That's his new name, Shoe Rack.
And anything, especially from a Dominican.
Okay, looks like there's going to be some shots fired on the dog. Oh, we've actually got a big round of applause going out to Djcountryman there for his award that he received.
Excellent, Countryman.
We'll give you that. We'll give you that.
Canada Class Award.
We'll give you that. We'll give you that.
Canada Class Award. Well done, son.
We'll give you that.
Put some respect on my name.
Put some
respect on my name, man.
What's your
Me
name?
have title now. Me have authority. Me have autonomy. Put some respect on my name.
Countryman, you know I like to refix things, so I refix your Tupperware. See it there? I refixed it for you. Yeah? That's your new Tupperware. Should be able to fix 2 fish.
Let's bring in straight away a very, very funny character, a good friend of mine. Mr. Blair is in the room, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Blair in the room.
Yes, brethren.
Thank you.
Long time, brethren.
I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock. They're giving out Blue Peter badges.
35 years I've known this bald-head coot. 35.
Listen, don't start aging. Why people aging me? We know everybody in this group.
Years.
Yeah, but you're still 15. You're still 15. It's all right.
Well, as we can see tonight,
what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Tonight is men talking, ladies and gentlemen, men talking. So the questions are going to be based around men talking. What do we think? What are we feeling? What we are about? We do have one. We are expecting a late arrival. He's currently what's he doing at the moment, country?
Broadcasting.
He's broadcasting. So hopefully,
broadcasting.
Hopefully he will get in. If you're new to the room, have you got anything to say to anyone, Shuey?
Okay, no. If
sorry.
you're new to the room, say hi. H-I. Just say hi.
Hi.
H-I. Type it in. Say hi. Hi, Jackie. Shauna Ferguson. You know that name there? Shauna
That's a new
Ferguson.
one. That's a new one.
Shauna, say hi, please.
And of course, guys, remember to like and subscribe to the channel, the YouTube channel. All right? Like and subscribe, and also, of course, share to your friends. Let them know all about us on a Wednesday night. Once you subscribe to the channel, you'll get the notification and know when we go live every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. So please subscribe to the channel and share it to a friend.
Share it to a friend. Share it to a friend. Like the channel, and also get your notifications in, because next week there's going to be a battle of the sexes with the Rants and the Bants crew.
Wow.
Massive battle is going to be going on next week, so please do tune in.
Wow.
But if you are new, make sure that you subscribe now. It's important that you subscribe now. Respect natural. Like, share, and subscribe, people. 100%. 100%. Who is this? Anybody aware of who this is?
That's Tony Don's brethren.
Okay, DJ
Tony
Tipper.
Don's brethren, that is. The mic man.
The mic man. Yes, my brethren. Bonafide brethren. You lot in trouble. Don't trouble me, you know. He will deal with you.
Is he really hot pepper sauce kind of tongue?
Yeah. That's it, man. You don't mess with him. You say the wrong word, that's it. Nobody sees you again.
You say the wrong word, you get a lash.
Yeah, nobody sees you again.
Hold on.
Not even the
Tommy
government
ain't
will
from
look
no
for you.
bad area. You're not from no bad area, so he's bigging up, man. For
moved out the bad area.
No, I'm not from the bad area. The mic man is from the bad area. You know what I mean?
See, okay.
See, I hire help. You know, I don't need to do the dirty work. Yeah, I'm not from Hackney anymore.
Hackney's from
Kick out your blow.
Yeah, I heard that the dogs in Hackney actually take lolly sticks to clean the human shit out of their toenails. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. That's what's going on right there.
That's kind of deep, man.
No, that's kind of real.
I mean,
kind of real. All the way in
kind of true.
In Wales, we have Carl Bassett tuning in.
Mr.
How you
Bassett,
doing, Carl?
off respect.
Big up, Carl. God, big up, Carl.
Big up, Carl, whoever you are. Big up.
Greetings.
Oh,
Wells.
We've got some news has just come in. Rudy, big up the under 14s from AFC Wembley. They are the league champions.
Wicked.
Big up,
Mr. White.
Yes.
Big up, Trevor.
Well done.
Lord.
Okay, the room is filling up fine. Should we get some rules in here, country?
Spell it.
You're muted, son. You're muted, countryman.
See what I mean? I knew it.
Usual rule, me need 3 questions. 3 questions off
Three.
the public. Yes, I said 3.
Okay, 3.
And then, anybody lay.
Who?
Anybody lay. Remember a man talking today, you know. Public, you have all means and autonomy to get a red card. 3 red card and you're out.
3 red cards.
3 strikes and you're out, mate. 3 strikes and you're out.
3 strikes. That's all it's going to take. Not more, not less.
Easy
I'm Lazarus. I will be back.
I'm looking for subtitles. Where's the subtitles on this thing, man?
Yeah.
Subtitles for what?
It just H's for him. It just H's for country, man. Mr. Continent.
I'm changing to Korean. Korean subtitles. That's what I'm looking for.
Korean.
Listen, man, don't forget, you know, this guy is an award. He's received his award.
You gotta put some respect on his name, man.
You got to put some respect on his name.
Respect.
Here's your prize. Here's your prize, yeah?
20 done.
Here's your prize.
20 done. 20 done. Listen.
Kick out your blow. Kick out your blow.
He's gone.
I want them at 20 gone.
Wow, already.
Ah, dear.
A side tapper.
Smudge arrived yet?
No, we're still waiting on Smudge to come in. We're still waiting on Smudge. Should we get on with the first question?
Yeah, man. Let's roll, man. Let's roll.
Should we get on with the first question?
I told you I'll be back.
Okay, let's do this, gentlemen.
Okay, first question to the panel. If you had to choose one, would you choose deafness or blindness?
Wow.
Sure.
Wow, that's a hard one, man. Deafness or blindness? Do I want to hear or do I want to see? Wow. Deafness or blindness? I think I would choose deafness. Yeah, deafness.
Brother Blair.
That's simple, definitely. So I don't have to hear your blood. Anyway.
You stole my line.
Kick
out your blow.
Countryman.
Okay.
Countryman.
Snapshots, please. Snapshots.
Yeah, that one's an easy one. Definitely deafness, because I don't want to hear them moan.
You sound like you got problems at home. Okay.
I got problems. I got everywhere.
Tony,
Rudy, calm down. Rudy, deaf or blind?
I'm gonna go for deaf. I'm
Deaf.
definitely going for deaf. Yeah, definitely going for deaf.
Show me why deaf?
Simply, you know what? Because you can do that. What's that? What's it called again? Me do that.
Sign language.
Sign language. You know what I mean?
Thank
at least
you.
I think I'd want to be able to see. At least if you can. What's that? At least I can understand. Oh, at least I can understand what you're saying by the sign language. I can still see you. I can still see what the things that I love. See the things I don't love.
We have
You
a
know what I
duppy
mean?
in the place.
Don't they?
No, look at it. Dumpy could be behind me. I don't care if it's behind me. I don't really care, but I can see what's in front of me, and I can, you know what I mean?
Dumpy for so man look like ghosts.
Definitely. Definitely. That's the one I'd have to do. It'd have to be definitely Stream.
All right, Mr. Blair.
Then open the folder and drag the tracks out.
Nah, I mean definitely because you can do sign language. Like I know a little. Thank you. You know, I know a little. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? Sound is. I ain't saying sound overrated. I know we like to listen to our music and stuff like that, but sight is very important to me because sight and taste and everything else I like to see. Okay, where I'm going, everything else. Sound, you can, there's vibrations, and so there's ways of actually, what's the word? Substituting some of the sound. You can have vibration through the touch and feeling. So I will go for deafness.
So you want touch and feel?
Bad. Yeah, it is like when you go with your lady, and if I'm doing something and I'm doing it wrong, I don't want to tell me I'm doing it wrong.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
20 done.
Yeah, boy. So it has to be deafness, which is a strange answer for me because I like to refix things. So I need to hear the music, but boy, I like to feel things more than I like to hear them. So I want to see what I'm touching, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's definitely deafness. I can do without hearing the moaning. I didn't hear you say no. I can use that as a viable excuse because I'm deaf. So definitely I like
rapist now.
I like to feel. So you know what I mean. So that would give me a good alibi.
Tony, can I ask you a question? You all right? Because
no, you can't. You can't ask me a question.
No, you're talking and you're rocking. You're talking. Is something wrong?
You've got the big G syndrome.
Yeah. I got yeah, that's right.
You can't rock like Big G. You need to watch Big G. You rock side to side and go forward and back.
Is it? No, man, no.
Okay, Rudy.
Wow.
Yeah, I definitely want to hold on to my eyes. I want to hold on to my eyes because I eat with my eyes. I don't want to know that I'm walking around with something that look like Quasimodo and nobody ain't telling me. That's all I'm saying. I want to know. Because people will lie to you. Nah, she look all right, man. She look all right. This time her eye lean and everything. She got one bad foot and everyone, or she got a toenail that can pick up cigarette butts off the floor. I don't want that, man.
No, just do a Ray Charles.
Ray Charles did come to mind, to be honest with you, T.
Yeah,
did come to mind. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Look at the Birmingham, man. Where you come from?
We definitely got a smudge there, haven't we?
You've got a smudge, definitely a smudge.
Need some adjustment there, Smudge.
Definitely a smudge.
God. Some technical difficulties.
That's right, we can see your face. You know what I mean? Yeah, Countryman, what about you, Countryman?
Yeah, good point.
What about you?
He's already deaf.
Deaf or blindness?
Blind. Blind, he could be blind.
No, serious, on the real Countryman.
Because he's already deaf. He's already deaf.
It's completed.
It's okay. You want me to answer the question?
He's already deaf. You can't have it.
That's why I answer the question.
Answer the question.
If you let me answer the question, I will answer the question.
All right, nobody speak about Countryman.
I think I would like to be like everybody else.
Blindness. Choose blindness.
Deaf.
You don't want to see yourself in the mirror.
Deaf. Come on, walk and see everybody and punch down Tony Blair and Tony Dunn.
Smudge, did you catch the question? Smudge?
Yeah, it seemed like you were asking about if I would rather be deaf or blind, which one of my senses I'd prefer to lose.
That's correct.
Is that right? Definitely the hearing. I want to keep my sight. People will give you a shit for them.
Yeah, man, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. What kind of friends you got?
Well, not everybody are your friend, you know.
Welcome, Smudge. Tracy, aka Trey, says deafness, definitely. I am natural. She's put a few up actually. One of them is put plus subtitles and lip reading. Valdet, you can read and you can read. Rihanna, Riri, I love music too much. I want to hear. and the mic man, then you can't listen to music if you're deaf.
All those people were ugly that said that. That's what.
Oh no! Don't say that. Careful there.
Careful.
You know, you just insult.
You just insult countryman. You just insult.
Careful, because sometimes when you insult people, what happens? They put up some flags.
Yeah. You have to be careful.
Bunny backside.
As long as I never said that. Okay, let's move along. The last time you ended a relationship, what was the final straw that broke the camel back? Blair gets some red card.
Kick out your blow. Kick out your blow.
Hold on.
Kick out your blow.
Wow.
Kick out your blow.
Oh God.
Yeah, what was the question, countryman?
One
down, one to go.
The donkey arrived.
Oh dear.
All right, let's go back. Question again, please. Rudi, please.
Okay. Oh God, I've lost it. Here we
Goodbye,
go.
Blair. Last time you ended a relationship, what was the final straw that brought the camel back? Smudge, welcome, Smudge. Smudge.
Yeah, let's be honest and just say, like, weren't working, and I met somebody else.
You weren't working, and you met somebody else.
It wasn't working.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hold on, you're 2 times.
Wait, keep it going.
Let's stop this, sir.
Mr.
Blair. Mr. Blair.
The last time I ended the relationship, what was the final straw that broke the camel's back? She get on my nerves. She said she get on my nerves. That was back. You know where it was, right? Because I'm in a relationship for a long time.
All right. Hold on.
Hold on, let me tell the story.
No.
You tell it later.
Oh, sorry.
Tony done.
Can I plead the fifth? No. The last time I ended a relationship is because she told me not to slam her door. Shame.
Raw.
Her door, you know.
If I'll be honest with you, I've not had many relationships. Okay, I've had a couple. Hold on.
You should get kicked out just for that blatant lie.
I tell you, I've got to cast my mind back because I don't.
Stop,
Hold on.
If your nose wasn't so flat, it would grow right now.
The last time, what was the question? The last time we ended a relationship, what was the final straw? She raised her voice. Hold on. She raised her voice to me.
Raised her voice.
Yeah, but it's how she raised her voice and where she raised her voice.
You can see it in his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Yeah, look at his eyes.
Jesus Christ.
Here you go.
Okay,
you lot had it easy. The reason what broke my back was seeing my mate hanging out of her. That's what broke my back. You know what I mean?
Oh Lord!
Now that was funny.
So hold on there. So Blair, talk the story now.
So I've been in a relationship for a very long time. So it was back in the days when you used to go to the phone box. Right?
Okay.
Right. So you know when you go to the phone box to make a phone call and she ain't picking up the phone. Right. That's what got on my nerve. Yeah. So kick me out.
Rudi, he's gone. It's about time.
You, mate. The governor's gone, mate. Even the governor's
gone, man.
Wow, the governor get kicked out.
This crowd is rough. Rough.
No, man, the crowd is nice, man. We love them.
Love you, Jackie.
Smudge?
Yep.
So what happened, Smudge?
Oh well.
So
she had.
So can I change my answer to
no?
I love women, and none of the women have ever got on my nerves and brought my.
Not hearing you properly. Not hearing you properly, Les.
Somebody send the pigeon. Send the pigeon. Send the pigeon.
No, we have to
send the
wait for
pigeon.
Rudy to come out and send a pigeon over to Leslie's house. You know what I mean? There we go. There's a pigeon. We're sending some Wi-Fi, Les. Smudge, what were you saying, Smudge?
Smudge, as you were saying, no?
Yeah, I was saying, like, you know, she had a very good job, but she was like, so during the day she was like very good at her job, and then after work she became a crazy woman.
When you say crazy woman, do you mean what she used to boss you around when she used to get home, or is it that you were so fragile at the time that you couldn't take any form of criticism?
No, I didn't mind the criticism. It's just the way she went about it as well, you know.
So hold on, she used to beat you.
She used to beat you.
Try to.
No, you know what? You know what?
So somebody takes some licks for her.
That's right. That's something that's never really looked at, which is domestic violence happening to
what
men.
women do to men.
Because we're not allowed. Ordinarily we're not meant to raise our hands, but women do.
Yeah, definitely they do.
But hey, Smudge, sorry to jump in. If you did take some licks, don't be frightened to say it, you know.
No, I'm not frightened to say it. Look,
I'm just saying.
You're still good looking.
All right, let's check it.
Just
you take some licks then.
So you take some surgery, goodie.
No, but I think these are the reasons why men don't actually come out and actually say what they're actually going through. You know, because the first thing that we do is we put the boot in. If a woman is feeling ill or whatever, her friends will gather around her. They'll all cajole her and what have you. If it's a guy, we'll poke the wound. We will actually poke it. We'll actually take fun out of it.
I know it's a shame, really, though, when you think about it. Les,
So question. Does anybody in this group know anybody who's in an abusive relationship? And I'm talking about a male friend.
I don't know anybody personally myself. But no, listen. No, I'm just saying. I know my brother. My brother's worked. I think my brother's worked with a couple of people. Or worked with somebody. He said to me who was taking licks from his missus. I'm
just giving Tony a chance to speak.
Yes, I have a very good friend. I have a very good friend that is in an abusive relationship. You know what I mean? I have to counsel him on a daily basis. You know what I mean? But he's still there. He won't go. So you know what I mean?
But abuse comes
mental abuse. You know, it's mental abuse.
Abuse comes in quite a few different categories. You know, like especially like when your friend called you and you have to go and pick his clothes up off the lawn. You know.
I've done that before. Black bag syndrome. Nah, never doing that again.
Listen, mate. I remember once.
It's more embarrassing for me.
It's extremely embarrassing when you come back and you find plastic bags outside the house. There's nothing worse than finding 8 black bin liners outside the house. That ain't
but sometimes
it got to the point where when I walked into the house, I tore off the wallpaper. That's how vexed I was. Yeah, I put it up. I tore it down, bro.
So hold on. Rudy, you're rich. You had 8 black bags. I only had 1.
Black bag treatment, man.
Yo,
No.
Guys,
Picking up.
we are sidestepped.
Yeah, we are big sidestep.
And you know, it's supposed to be men talking. I know some of them have problem, and like Tony Dan say, him see the person in the abusive relationship every day. So
yeah, I talk to him every day. I said I talk to him. Upakatan, sod.
What?
That's the dominant.
I said you don't hear.
I know that one. I was learning.
You know that one, yeah.
I've learned it at one time, yeah.
Dominique,
I learned a few lines.
What's that, Dominique?
Put a tongue, all sorts of something.
That the person getting abusive? I don't know.
No,
so
anyway.
Go on. Sorry, go on.
No, I said I speak to a friend who's going through an abusive relationship.
Okay.
So you're not help at all.
Because that's real.
Yeah.
That's real. That is actually
real.
That is out there. There are a lot of emotionally unstable men who are out there for one reason or another. It could be for the sheer fact that they can't have access to their kids, that's abuse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's abuse on a massive level, especially when you begin to. We constantly hear the stories that women will tell of men not wanting to see their kids, but what about the ones who do want to see their kids? Is that not a form of abuse as well? You know,
of course,
there's lots of, and there's also the withholding of sex. That's another form of abuse.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Everyone wants a bit of nighttime, innit?
Yeah, but there's always DIY, so we don't worry about that. There's always DIY.
Wait, you say that you're a wanker?
There's always DIY. Don't let them hold that over you. Don't let them hold that over you. There's DIY.
Tone, hold on,
Listen.
you lost me there.
No.
When you say
Tony,
No.
Tony,
You
got
always do
Amazon,
DIY shit
ASOS.
because you never sleep.
Hold on, Les.
You got
Hold on, let's
Amazon.
say it again, T.
I said you always do DIY because you never sleep. So we know what you're doing.
Is that right? if you say so, Tone, son. If you say so.
Wow.
I was just trying to work out what you're talking about, but I got you in the end.
Yeah, you
know
got
what I
me
mean?
now. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. Ah, dear. So, hold on. Who answered now? I'm trying to work out who answered now.
Only one
Rudi-
person's answered.
Rudy. No, everybody answer. Rudy answer to herself.
Yeah, but you haven't answered, Countryman.
I don't even know what the question was, Tara.
What was the
Well,
final
what's the bottom?
straw that
Final
broke the
straw
camel's
that
back?
brought the camel's back.
In a relation,
We haven't-
when you ended
It
a
said the
relationship.
last time you ended a relationship. It didn't ask if you're in a relationship. It says the last time. I worded this to become annoy you. Yeah.
Was she correcting your English? That's I want to know.
So anyway, what was the question you want me to answer?
The last
God,
time
Jesus.
you ended a relationship, what was the final straw that broke the camel's back? In other words, what was the reason for you breaking up the
The
relationship?
last time me end a relationship.
Yeah.
Anytime.
The question is,
Oh dear, I can see some flags coming here.
Shall I answer whilst we wait for him?
yeah, go on, answer them.
Right, so mine was way back. So my missus at that time couldn't cook. She couldn't cook a rotted. So I used to do all the cooking. But there's one occasion.
Chips.
Yeah, you think it weren't
You said
chips?
cook-
They would
You said
wood
couldn't cook
chips.
rotted, so I wanted to
She
cook
couldn't
chips.
cook. No, she couldn't cook chips. They used to come out like biscuit.
Oh no,
So-
chips coming out like biscuits.
So
Nah.
yeah, so I used to complain, innit? So you know what I mean? You know, it's oven food, and you still get that wrong. So on one occasion, I let her cook, and I made the mistake of complaining, and then she went into one. So I kind of stormed out the room. But when the window's open and you pull the door, I only pulled it slightly, and it slammed. And she said, "Don't you ever effing shut my door again." So I thought, all right, no woman's ever gonna tell me that. To hell with you. And I got my own place, and I never saw her again. Bitch.
I like that line. I like that line. To hell with you,
To hell with you.
That is a T-Don. That's a T-Don line. That is.
Country,
I got that from my uncle.
Excellent. Country got the
Was that
donkey,
straight from
by the way.
Dominico, that
Country
one?
got the donkey. Country
Yeah,
got the donkey.
I see that.
Got the
Yeah,
donkey.
country's out. And Tony, I can honestly say from that conversation, that story you told us, I can see the diet is working for you.
He's doing a lot of steps, man. He's doing about 25 steps a day.
Yeah.
He's trying to get sex like me, Les, but he's got a long way to go.
No, shoe rack. No.
Yes, sir.
Shoe rack.
He's trying to get slimmer. He does his shows, and he's trying to get slimmer sex like me, but he's got a long way to go. This might be the next. We've got another 10 lockdowns before that happen.
Les, we call him Scaffold. His nickname is Scaffold.
Oh, for me, I thought we had somebody surprised at the door, man, but no. Let's go.
I was even laughing too much just now to even look at any comments. You know what I mean? Because the comments just slating us basically. So big up all those in the chat. Remember, guys, keep your comments coming. And like Countryman always says, we look. How many questions we after? 3 questions, Countryman?
3.
Yeah.
3.
Let me know about the questions, Country.
2.
Can we have
2
3
so far.
questions, please? We need 3.
Countryman seemed very laid back today for some reason.
No, because if we talk up, that'd be a red card me I get, so it didn't make sense talk
It's
about
frightened, see?
Here you go,
And
Countryman.
Tony-
Just think of
Tony
this.
Tan.
Just think of your prize is on its way, yeah?
Tony and I take the blouse and skirt, Anyway, list.
My Korean subtitles said.
Okay. List your 3 favorite nightclub, Les.
Oh, God.
Boy, I had too many. But, right, so the people that know me know I was in Splash a lot. Down in Homerton. I would have to say Oasis, as everybody knows. And Shinola's. Because Shinola's had a few concerts. That's why I saw Tiger, Shabba, all them things there. So Shinola's and thing. Yeah.
Shoey.
It's funny, I was talking about this the other day. Players nightclub.
Oh, I wonder why.
I've got to put Players nightclub. I've got to put Night Moves in there. Can never get refused. No dancing night. No, I'm not going to say.
Yeah, we know.
Night Moves, Players, and let's put Night Moves, Players, and let's put Nations in as well. Why not?
Okay, I hear that.
No. Red flag.
I would have to say Hummingbird.
Whoa, Hummingbird.
The original Rialto.
What are we talking about?
Original Rialto.
Birmingham.
Yeah, in Birmingham.
Yeah, man. Hummingbird was nice.
Original Rialto. That was really a good place to go back in the day as well. And I would have to say FCF. Give it its credit. It's lasted many years, and I know a lot of people have travelled from out of town to go to FCF. CountryMan used to go there regularly. It was a pickup joint, to be fair.
But you never pick up nobody. Nations was a pickup joint.
20 Dan.
Right, that's a tough one. There's so many good ones, but I'll have to say Night Moves. This is in order of preference. Oasis, and number 1 has to be Players on a Friday night. Wicked.
So now we have 2 players.
And
Rudy, I put a question in the room.
I got you.
Rudy.
I would have to say it's Night Moose, because that's where I met my wife. Apollo, and then it would have to be Kingfisher Night. It was more of a youth centre, but they used to turn it into a night thing. So it was like one of the first places I started raving.
Wow. Mr. Blair, let's go back to Mr. Blair.
Yo. Did you hear what my answers was? Because I know
I missed them. Sorry.
All right, so I did say Shinola's, I did say Splash, and I did say Oasis. Shinola's because I used to go there just around the corner from me, early hours. That's where I saw Tiger perform, Shabba Ranks, and a few other dancehall people. Oasis because it was Sunday. Okay, it was a choice between Oasis and Night Moves. Oasis because Night Moves them used to.
Sorry.
Who said Hilltop?
No. Go on.
No. But
carry on, Blair.
I don't see it, Countryman. Carry on, Blair.
It would be Oasis because Night Moves them girls used to rob you with their breath. Can you hear me?
Send the pigeon.
Get my nerves now.
Send the pigeon. Rudy, try now.
I press the button as well, Press the button to say it.
Send the pigeon.
Right, can you see me?
We can see you, mate. We can see you.
Yeah, but it's breaking up. This is getting on my nerves.
That's how you used to dance in Night Moves anyway, that move there.
Oh, shit.
Don't let me start.
So where were your favourites, Countryman?
Nightclubs.
Are you sure you did comedy at work?
Me never do comedy at work.
Then how did they give you an award?
Me teach.
No.
Me would have said Porsche Club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me would have said Hummingbird.
Okay.
And it's a choice between Smudge. What do you want up at King's Not the call?
Hold on a minute. You're trying to tell me, say London is paying you all the money to come down here, and you know mention one of them London club there.
Favorite. Melodies.
Why?
Yeah.
I gotta talk to them London promoter for real.
Dear. Let's have a look. We've got some great clubs here. We've got Jackie Williams, Shinolas, Verona Green, Night Moves was good. Jackie Williams again, Hummingbird, and Porch Night Club.
Hummingbird, not
Hummingbird, man. Shut up, countryman. Right? Jerry Reese. Jerry Reese, what? You lot old the Ross, Raving with Moses. Sharon Spice. Porch Club. We got Hilltop. We got what else? We got
Stonebridge, man.
Yeah, man.
I missed out
Oasis.
Green Light.
Kevin says Oasis had pretty girls every Sunday. She said pretty ladies every Sunday. Yeah, man. So much great clubs back in the day, man.
Yeah. I
Fantastic.
should have mentioned Green Light. I used to do the door.
And we missed off Monaco in Wolverhampton. That used to be brilliant as well.
Oh yeah, what do I know? Yeah, forget that now. All right, next question. Length or girth? If you could choose one. Blair. Cause Blair is the shortest man around here, so. Length or girth? It ain't that hard, mate.
Ain't that hard.
I already got girth.
You're talking about your head, isn't it?
Oh, Lord.
Are you that?
I already got girth. Yeah. My thing heavy. Yeah. When me put it in, woman put on weight.
All right. Hold on, length or girth?
Who are you asking me?
No, I'm asking.
No, he's asking Shoey.
1 second. Player, you get some red card. Get them. Kick out your blow.
and take your heavy self with you.
Try and get off the chair.
Oh,
Yes,
no. Blair has left the room.
So what is it? What is it? Whether I prefer length or girth, or is it if you have length or girth? What is it?
Which one you want?
God.
Length
Which
or
one you
girth?
want?
Which one? I think
High
girth.
loss.
Girth, mate. Girth. Yeah.
Girth,
mate. Girth, whatever you want to call it. Girth.
Girth. That's what I'm saying. G-I-R-T-H.
there.
Girth.
Put the tongue between your teeth. Girth.
Go put your tongue somewhere else. Smudge.
Yeah, I'll say girth.
Girth. Tony Dan.
Girth.
See, you lot.
It hurt.
You all of you lot are disgusting because all you want to see is the stretch marks around their mouth. That's all you want.
No.
I'd rather move the ovaries from one side to the other. I'm going to
Lengthy girth.
I'm going
one or the other.
Rudi, go on. Rudi, length or girth?
I've gone for length. Everybody wants the stretch marks. I don't want that.
Rudi, why you want length for?
Because I want to be able to move the ovaries. I want to play them like I'm playing tennis.
Rudi, get red card.
you might as well not. You might as well not open. You might as well not open your mouth, Jed.
Oh dear.
Thank God it's not me today. So, Shoey.
Yeah.
You just said girth. Why?
Why? I don't know. You know what? I think sometimes if you're too big, I think it's more harming to a woman. If you're too long, you don't want to come out. You don't want to be getting up there and coming out their mouth, do you? Do you know what I mean? So, I think the width is better than the depth. That's what I believe.
The width better than the length.
Because be kind of you, the clitoris ain't way over there, is it? It's not that far. It's not that far, is it? You don't know. Being honest.
Well, don't you know?
I asked my wife. I remember when I was young, I asked my girl where the clitoris was. She sent me to the library. She said I'll find it in there.
I'm just being real. The clitoris ain't a mile away. Don't have to have a big cock there. So, A bit of width.
There is more stimulus coming out of the clitoris than there is in terms of around the vulva, and pushing back. But at the end of the day, when you talk about, when I see the size of a baby's head, because I don't know how many of you were at the birth of your children, but that tells me I don't care how big a man really thinks he is or how much he really thinks he's mashing it. He ain't mashing nothing. Them girls them are play with you. That's why I rather have the length. Make me choke the bitch.
Bye. See you. Let's all wave bye to Rudy. Let's just wave bye to Rudy. See you.
Smudge. So Rude. Listen, Rude. You want to? They want to know. They want to remember you when you left in it, Rude. That's one of them ones. Yeah. Yeah. There's no forgetting Rudy when he's left.
Hold on there. I see Rudi get red card, man.
See, I wave bye. See you later, man. See you later. Bye. You're gonna be gone a while by the looks of it.
There's no honesty in this room at all.
Oh God.
Right, Tony Dan. What you say now?
Yeah, I said girth. So it's just like, a glove. You want it to fit snugly, innit? So, the girth, you want it to, to fit snugly, you know what I mean? And afterwards, you want them to be walking with a bit of a limp, so they know something happened to them, you know what I mean?
Just a bit of a limp.
Yeah, just a bit, you know what I mean? Just a bit.
Wow.
So it has to be snug like a glove, you know what I mean?
Snug like a glove. So everybody going for girth.
The only time you can become snug like a glove is if a woman decides that you're going to be snug like a glove. Otherwise, it means that she's not comfortable around you. That means she's not comfortable around you. Therefore, she's tense. So
that's why you get red card all the time. You don't know what to say.
I got red card because I knew what I was. I knew that I was being out of order. But I'm on Rudy's side. It's really dependent on how relaxed that your partner is or the female is at that point in time. If she's not sure of you, if she's tense, she's going to be tight. She's going to be tight. Unless she's dry like
their floor exercises.
Oh, the pelvic. That's the pelvic.
That's it. Yeah, man.
Pelvic exercises.
Well, you're going to get red cards soon, aren't you?
I'm on Rudy's side.
Why are you on
Mr. Continent, what about you?
No, because most of you people are talking about the woman, and I'm thinking to myself, listen, I've been long, and I want girth so I can feel the side of the walls. Because I want some feeling as well.
Thank you very much.
But that's what I said.
I understand why a lot of men would want the girth, because you don't like the fart noises. Nobody likes the fart noises.
Yeah. I want to hear.
When you hear air coming out, that's the worst.
That should have been the next question.
If she's looking at you laughing, you know what I mean? Smiling.
So what does that mean, Rhodes? If the air comes out, what does that mean?
Huh? That means that you're in the wizard's space. That means that you are in the wizard's pocket. That's what it means. You're in the wizard's pocket. Do you know how much tea you can get out of the wizard's pocket? Jesus Christ, man.
So it won't be a snug fit then if Era come out.
That's true.
Nah, it's not all about. Sometimes you just want to hear. You just want to. You just.
Country, wow. What about you, Country?
Wow.
Hold on, 1 second.
Country hairs. Have you put it in yet?
No, country hairs, please don't put it in. I told you already. No, it means no. I don't care how many Tupperwares you're going to give me. No means no.
Blair,
what about you, Country?
No, let me talk to Blair first. Blair, what does that mean? What does that mean?
He's never had the gagging. He's never.
Because you never heard that. You hear you hear. This is so good. This is so nice. How are things with you? You have conversation. When I'm in it, when I hear you, just hear.
Shall we have oxtail or should we?
It's oxtail. It's oxtail.
Hang on. Blair, somebody send you a red card.
No,
that's nothing new. Bye, Blair. See ya.
Right.
It's always Jackie. Me and Jackie no friend. Me and Jackie ain't friend.
Rudi, a question in the chat room, please, Rudi. I mean, the private chat.
Okay, I've got a question coming up as well, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where Blair gone now? Blair gone? Shoey, come on, man. Wake up. Over to you.
Come on.
You're over to me. Would like to answer the question?
bro.
He just said over to you.
He's answered it already, isn't it?
Yeah, but should we?
You want
over to you?
Elaborate. That's better.
God.
I did the bell. I was waiting for the bell. What I said. Hi, house party queen. Pencil thin and long. Pencil thin and long. You know now.
Please don't call that young lady name Ronya, so please.
Trevor White says, Rudy, you want to tackle the tonsils? Jemmy Reese. Sometimes small acts tickles girls them and men them laugh. Yeah. We've got there's another one here. Jackie Greenaway, stretch marks around the mouth, you know.
That's where lip balm comes in handy, isn't it?
nothing worse than chapped lips. That's what I say.
Really? You're too right.
Where's the canister? Where's the canister?
Oh Lord!
Real mental.
Let's go.
Let's go, man.
All right, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we still need some questions. Please, me, I beg you. Anything you want to ask us is all right. We're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
What is responsibilities of stepfather, stroke mother, if the biological parent is still around? Mr. Blair.
Sex. To have sex.
Huh?
That's what you do. I'm waiting for the red flag. Sex. You're there to have sex with the mother or the father. Sex.
Hey.
My things are so big it leaves stretch marks in the mirror.
This is why it is so important to be at the on the Tuesdays.
Yeah, because the ground rules get set. Yeah,
it's a new question now, Blair. What is the responsibility of a stepmother, if the biological parent is still around? New question.
Oh, so you want to be serious now? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay. New question.
It's support. It's a support.
Okay, support and Blair.
So
just get some red card.
The responsibility of the stepfather is a support mechanism.
Blair.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
It's always Jackie. I don't know what's wrong with Jackie and me.
You got to read the temperament of the room, bruv. I keep, you're not.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Goodbye, Blair.
Sorry.
Anyway, Shoei.
Get rid of those flags a minute first, Rude.
Sorry, bro.
Blair, you need your own room, man.
There's a lot of them, innit? Rusted.
What's the responsibility? The responsibility is to make sure that the child or the young adult has manners, respect, and discipline. Manners, respect, and discipline. To enhance it. That's what I believe.
Yeah, support network, and I think you play a similar role to the biological parent as well. You know, in the sense of the word, really.
Tony Dan?
Yeah, I would say he or she has to play the role of the parent as well, because they're there on a day-to-day basis, so they should be playing their parental role.
And Mr. Rudi?
I'm in agreement with everybody that it is a supportive role. I believe that one is playing, because you can't really replace the biological parent, especially if they are there. So there are times when you literally have to leave the room. You know, it's a tough one, but it's what you take on, isn't it? It's what you decide to take on, because many of us had children when we were young. So a lot of us are in relationships with other people who have children already. Because you often hear the stuff of, you ain't my dad. I mean, how do you deal with that scenario?
Yeah. That line there is not a nice line. I've never had it before. It's not a nice line.
No. Liar.
You're not my daddy. You can't talk to me like that. You talk my daddy, are you?
Get out. Get out.
No, seriously, that's a serious thing, man. You know what I mean? Carry on, country.
I think everybody in agreement with support network, etc., etc., etc.
We can extend on it.
I disagree.
Uh-oh.
I
In
disagree.
what context? Well, unless in what text you disagree. You can't
Yeah, I'm gonna be the devil. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. I hope I don't cut out because my Wi-Fi is playing up. You have the biological parent.
Yeah, go on, carry on.
Right,
you have the biological parent there.
Yeah.
So what's your point?
Yeah, what's your point? Get to it, man. Stop doing the robot dance.
What's your point? It'll be interesting.
No, because I'm not. Again, I apologize. You have the biological parent there, so I would say the biological parent and the mother are playing a role as mother and father. Even though you are stepfather, I'm going to talk as a father to the woman. You are there as a family basis, but what role do you play to the child? Sometimes you just go step aside and you don't play a role. You set up an example as a family, but you don't play a role. You let the biological father play his part. That's
but
it.
I don't think that's possible because if you're actually living in the house, who sets the rules in the house? The ground rules have to be set by the mother and the mother and the father, or the father and the mother.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more complex than that.
Yeah. You know what though, Les? It's funny because
you
need.
Anyway, ShoeDoctor, as he was saying.
You know what? It's funny because I've got a stepdaughter, and I can honestly say to you, she's the best stepdaughter ever. Manners, respect, and discipline, and that makes life so easy to me. But it would be so much harder if they didn't have the manners, respect, and discipline. Do you know what I mean? Those three words there to me, that sums it all up. Obviously, I would never try and be her dad because I'm not her dad. Do you know what I mean? I would never try and do things that the dad does because that is the dad's role. But there's certain things, there's certain respect, and you think to yourself, you know what? There's certain things could happen, and you're playing certain roles. You just have to slot in basically and make sure that things run as normal as possible. I think, but manners, respect, and discipline to me, that is to me how the child has to be. You have to be around like that with the child, and they have to be like that around you as well. And then I think things will be much easier because things can be so bad and so harsh when it comes to trying to be that stepdaddy or the stepmummy. Because some pitney ain't letting you in. Some kids ain't gonna let you in.
Yes,
if they don't let you in, you're gonna be arguing with your girlfriend or whatever.
They act as gatekeepers.
That's right, and you know, so that's where it can come. So that's where it can be so hard. I've
Yeah,
never
but
had it like that
you
before.
need to.
And even worse,
Yeah,
if the child doesn't like
you need to take an.
Sorry,
Well, it depends at what age you come into that child's life. So if you're there from a small baby, then you have to play the parental role if you're there on a daily basis. I don't see how you cannot.
I think there also needs to be. I mean, if the biological parent is around, I think there also needs to be a discussion that has to be had between the three parties.
Yeah,
to set the parameters that they can all work within.
Yeah,
I think they need to be clear about what the ground rules are themselves. Which
listen,
which
if I'm there and I'm feeding his picnic, I'm playing the parental role. Yeah,
right. Well, from the time you're paying electricity, gas, etc., or you're not whole, because I mean it's a shared thing. Do you know what I mean?
Of course, it's a shared thing, but you're there on a day-to-day basis. They're there how many times a week? Once, maybe twice. How does that work if you're not going to play the parental role?
Wow.
But you know, like I said to you, it can be also different though. If you're trying to play the parental role, and the little one or the young one's not allowing you to play. Do you know what I mean? So you have to look at all the different scenarios still. You know what I mean? Where it can be very difficult.
In terms, sorry to interject. So in terms of the
today would be nice.
Wait, no man.
We've only got 5 minutes, bro.
The H is getting in the way.
Let me talk, the man. So when you have a child who is not letting, as Rudy said, the gatekeeper, what you do then?
You have to make a decision, either to fight it or leave it. You have to make a decision. Innit? Can you imagine that you've got your partner now, countryman, and she's got a daughter or a son, and the son just giving you a hard time all the time, just giving you a hard time. The only time you're happy is when he's in his room sleeping and he can get down to some business with his mum. That's the only time you're happy. That ain't great, is it? You need to be happy around the family, around the whole family.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I mean?
then yeah, he's right. Because then you're just talking about you're really just trading sex. That is not a relationship as such.
Yeah,
You need to be happy. You
It's a
need
good
to be, like, you
situation
need
for
to be
countryman.
happy sitting down with the son and the mother. Even go out for dinner with the son and mother or whatever. You know what I mean? And if that can't happen,
Why?
if that's not happening,
Why?
it's hard work.
Why?
What do you mean why? Why not?
Because what now you've also got to think about the child. You've also got to think about the child.
Hang on. What
No.
please? Blair, sir?
No. And the reason why I say no, because the biological parent is dead. That's the statement states the biological parent is dead. So why are you trying to create another family when the biological parent is dead? That's why I'm going to be the devil's advocate in this.
There
means what? No, you're not being the devil's advocate. You're having your own opinion. You're not here to be devil's advocate, my friend. You're here to have your opinion.
All right. Well, I'm having an opinion on this
So,
because.
Yeah.
So why are you trying to create a family when the biological parent is there? The woman has a child with somebody else. That person is there. The mother is there. Even though you're the stepfather, there is no role for you. So why are you trying to play a role? You be a parent. You be the partner to the woman, and you create a home base. But stop trying to create this family that the child may not want. If the child wants you, it will be there for you. Stop thinking about the child and this make-believe family that you're trying to create with a child that's not your own and he doesn't want you. Stop it.
So what on?
Yeah, you're making an assumption he doesn't.
A lot of assumptions, a hell of a lot.
Blair, so you wouldn't take out you would have said stepchild them and mother out for dinner to have a conversation to make some ground rule. You wouldn't do that.
I would take the people in the household out, yes, because that's the child there. I am not going to pretend to be a father to this child when the biological child, my father, is there. If he's doing a job, I'm not going to present a house to live in, and I'm going to have rules. But whoever disciplines, talks to the child, be the father figure, will be the biological father if he's there. If he's not, then I step in.
Therefore,
even your internet don't agree with you.
Yeah, therefore,
your internet said, shut up, boy. The man is the stepfather. He's the stepfather. You're telling me he can't be a father. Yeah, idiot.
That's a good debate, man. That's a good debate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What have we got here? What have we got here?
And I'll get into that one too as well.
Let the parents do their thing. I'm not involved in the parenting, but an adult, they can trust if they... What's that? But an adult, they can trust if they can't talk to their parents. Jemmy Reese, depends on too many factors. Joseph, that's a new name. Provide a bit of balance in the home without stepping into other parents' roles. Jemmy again, when me hear you're not my dad, my response is, where is your dad?
Go find him. Go find your dad.
Yeah. Hold on. And do you Natural says, do you ask a child's permission to have a relationship?
No.
That's a good debate, man. I like that. I like that debate, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Because it's very simple. Not going back, but it's a very serious thing.
Yeah, it was.
Relationships and children.
It was.
You know what I mean?
It was. Me ready to answer that one to us.
Yeah.
Okay, Bill Cosby. Pennsylvania court overturns farmer actor's sex assault conviction with the right. Was this the right decision? Blair, yes or no?
Yes.
Send the page in. Shoey, yes or no?
Was it? Yeah.
Smudge.
Yes.
Tony Dan.
Yes.
Rudi.
No.
I was gonna say that. I wanted to say that, but no.
Hang on. Rudi, elaborate on your no, please.
Because the thing is, at the point in time when Bill Cosby was giving out Quaaludes, because it was Quaaludes was the drug that was used at the time. I'm aware that it was very much like cocaine, the cocaine of the day, right? It's quite feasible to say that it happened a long time ago, but if I can make a slight comparison, I think when a crime has been committed, it's been committed. So, i.e., you had World War II, and they went and they found all of the Germans who committed those crimes, and they took them to court. We can go back 400 years to what's taken place with us, and we're now asking for reparations. So, Bill Cosby, at that point in time, was using Quaaludes. So he did commit a crime.
Sorry, excuse me ignorance. What's Quaalude?
Quaaludes is a drug. It was a drug that was used like like you get people to drink it, so they hallucinate, they lose coordination, and therefore after that they've got no control over their body, so you can do whatever you choose to do to them.
Okay, so
it's a downer from cocaine.
So it wasn't.
You take cocaine, then you take Quaaludes. So basically, when you go too high, you take Quaaludes to bring you down, so it makes you sleep.
Yeah,
I would know. I don't take them things. The Blair, obviously, I have all of experience on them Blair. Just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. So anyway, I personally, I don't think this question can go on any further unless anybody wants to contest Rudi, what Rudi was saying. Cause everybody say yeah, Rudi said no.
But yeah, I mean, I'm yet to hear why people are saying yes. You could be saying yes because he was the most famous black entertainer. Okay. You could be saying yes for. Yeah, I don't know why.
We understand what you're saying, but because you mentioned Quaalude, it kind of shut up everybody.
Oh, I see what you're
but
saying.
Do we know why it was overturned?
No, I don't know. To be honest with you, I haven't gone into the reasons of why it was overturned. All we're seeing is the elation of the fact it was overturned.
There must be some evidence come to light.
But we celebrate when a court of law says you're not guilty. So for him to get an overturn, there must be something not right about that case.
Well, I would also assume that there was a lot of pressure because, I mean, Bill Cosby was in the process of buying is it NBC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that meant it meant all of a sudden there was going to be a black man with a lot of power, influential power, and they had to one way or the other they had to sideline him. That was one of the stories that was running around.
Yeah, I did hear
at the time. Yeah. But if I'm going to stick with the fact that this, irrespective of who he was, I take his personality and his celebrity status out of the equation. And if I'm going to look at it as a crime, and the amount of people who came forward, because we all know about the casting couch. I mean, only the other day we had there was a black. Who got sidelined the other day? The actor.
Oh yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. People in the chat room, you know who I'm talking about. He got sidelined the other day.
Noel Clarke.
Noel Clarke.
That's it.
Yeah, it's not the same, but it's similar in nature. The only thing, there weren't no drugs involved in this situation, whereas from what I understand, there was drugs, and it was the drug of the day. Because at first I was upset at the fact that, why you waited so long. But when you've got people like Einstein and those kind of people in positions of power, that's why it took so long. Because when you're up against somebody like that who can say they can silence you, they can end your career, the amount of people who have been molested or who have been sexually abused by people of power, is untold. There's lots of untold stories.
Wow.
So
very interesting.
Saying that, the reason why
Go on,
the
Blair.
reason
Sorry.
why I say yes, it's right there. Sorry. There was a lot of technical things that were not correct in regarding these court cases. There was a lot of things that he put forward to the judge, which the judge dismissed, wouldn't allow him to present. So therefore, some of the factual stuff that maybe Bill Cosby wanted to bring forward was not allowed. And unfortunately, a lot of these women had a very strong statement. I believe some of these women were just in what they're saying. I don't believe in all the women were just in what they're saying, because at that time, the drug of its time was cocaine and quaaludes, and they both were taking it. They both went to this house, and etc., etc. I don't want to stress my opinion on every single rape case going, but I'm sorry. Some women have to take into consideration some of their responsibilities and their role and their part in this action. And I'm not saying they deserve to be raped. I'm not saying they deserve to be these actions to be taken against them. But some of them knowingly knew what was going on when they walked into that house. You can't be in the Playboy house with Bill Cosby and others, and then just point to Bill Cosby.
True.
Some interesting talk. So, Shoey, anything you want to add to that? Stand by.
Not really got much to add to that, really, no. But I think, it's due, you're due to have it overturned, man. You know what I mean? But I haven't really got much to add to that. Because, you know what? If I was laying in my bed watching television, I wouldn't even know about this being overturned. Because lots of things does happen I don't even know about. And it's only because this evening I was laying in my bed watching a bit of telly, and I saw it come up on the news. So if it weren't for that, I wouldn't even know what you guys were talking about. To be honest with you.
No, but you do know what we're talking about. So,
but I reckon it's good. I think it's good that it's overturned. Definitely, I think so. Anyway, you know what I mean? There's a lot of stories about him. Done this, done that, but I think personally, it's good for it to be overturned.
I will add this. I'm going to add this because at the end of the day, his case was rushed and his case was put through and he was sentenced. And too many times we have other individuals doing the same act and their case ain't rushed, right? And it ain't put through and they ain't being sentenced. I'm not saying they won't be sentenced, but it ain't being rushed through. So that's the reason why I'm like, overturn it. Yeah, so they made an example of an individual, and he was a bit too, the father of America. He's the USA dad. Yeah, big things. But you rushed it, put it through because you want to bring him down for whatever the reasons. We're not going to go into the conspiracy and get cut off. But there's others way worse. And they're not always in the limelight. Way worse. And it ain't being rushed through. It's taking 10 to 15 years before the court case goes through. And with him, some of the cases were not correct. Right? Statute of limitations stands in America. Right? The people that were talking against him were proven not to be correct. Some of the issues regarding his court case, he should have gone through because he's had documents and everything else. Was not allowed to put it through. The court cases, the judges wanted him put down, and they did. That's the reasons why I'm saying yes, overturn it. Do the right thing, be fair, put the right people inside, and as well as Bill Cosby. But you see what? He, blind and everything else, now, gonna do heavy time. And then this other man, they just turn around and they have house arrest. Are you serious? Come on.
Let's hear from... As I was saying,
sorry, country. We've done the hour, my friend. We're 10 minutes over the hour. I know that Shuey's got to get away. So, do you guys want to do one more question?
Yeah, man. Let's go for it.
Go for one more.
To do, man.
I've headed myself. I'm the producer of Random Wednesdays now, Rude. So I'm just.
In other words, he don't do nothing. So next question.
Can produce live. Okay, you are in a relationship for a while. You have a side dish. Your side dish asks you to marry them. Papa Jesus.
Pop. Even I'm saying, Tree, Papa Jesus, and the Hail Mary.
What do you say, Shoey?
You asked me the question, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm in a relationship. My side dish asked me to marry them.
Yeah.
Right. If I was to have a side dish, she can't
What
be
you
asking
say?
me to...
Hold on. What do you say, yes or no?
Well, I'm telling her no, you're mad.
No.
Because it's not about that.
Okay.
All right, go on.
No.
Tony Dan.
He's rocking like Big G again.
Mental depression, mental...
Trauma licking.
It's happened to him before.
Trauma licking.
He can't even speak to
Are you
her.
muted, Tony? You're muted, son.
He can't even speak.
Shut your mouth, boy. I didn't want you to hear me swear at you.
Anyway, go on. Yes or no?
I said, if it's Rosario Dawson, then hell yes.
Okay.
Let it
Rudi.
go. Let it go.
Nah.
Right,
Where there's
Rudi.
a will, there's hope.
Rudy, yes or no?
What do I say?
Yes or no?
You're a side dish for a reason.
Blair.
That's what I say.
Blair?
Oh, God.
Send the
the
pigeon.
internet
send the
answered for him.
Yeah, the internet that speak for him. And him
The
frozen.
side-
I mean,
the-
they can't answer the
si-
question.
His side dish cut him off because it's a yes.
Somebody cut him off.
It's a yes. She's making the phone call now to his missus.
Loving the comments coming through, man. It's funny, you know what?
Go on.
Funny, country. I was having a little laugh with that kind of conversation the other day on the radio. When people go into a relationship, they must know what they're getting into from the off. From the off, if you know what you're getting into, there's no
From
side
the
dish
off
wanna
or
be-
from the off or the start.
From the off, mate. From the off. From the kick-off. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
From the off, you know, you speak of what you're going into. Yeah?
Yeah, but that can change.
My
bro.
thing is though, you say that, but nothing remains the same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man,
know,
that can
Rude,
change,
but
man. You can,
side
you
dish ain't
can't let
supposed
your
to
black
ask you
and white
side
over
dish-
20 years.
Side dish or side hen, whatever you want to call it. Let's put it both
Mm-hmm.
sides, man or woman. Ain't supposed to be asking for no marriage. Because that you're a side dish for a reason. You're
I
having an
agree with
affair.
that. I
You're
agree.
having an affair.
I'm 100 in what I'm 100 in what you're saying, but when emotions from the time you start
Yeah,
from
man.
the time you start to get physical,
yeah,
and you become
That's it.
emotionally involved, things change.
So
Because the side dish is for me the side dish is literally getting the best of you.
Okay.
In that sense of, you know, there's the whole staying in a hotel, there's the whole going out, there's the whole eating, there's that's the life they're seeing of you. And
Is that how you roll?
Once you start to taste that, it's not something you want to just let go.
So hold on there. Side dish get more than the wifey.
Not
That's what
necessarily.
you're saying. That's what you're
Nah.
saying.
That-
So
that's
hold
what
on.
Rudi
Wait,
does, yeah.
Okay, that's what Rudi does. Me never said that to them. So how long do we have a side dish for? And then at some point the side dish have to move up. It can't be a side dish for 20 years.
You'll be surprised. Country. Some people can keep side dish for all 30 years.
That's true. That's a fact.
No, I'm just telling you, people can keep an affair going for many years. 30, the wife wouldn't even know. And I'm looking at both sides. Sometimes a woman can have a husband, and the husband even know that she's got a side hen out there. And you don't know what happens behind the closed doors. You know what I mean?
True.
Smudge, let me hear from you, Smudge.
Looking at the question, you could, be like Matt Hancock. He's left his wife and he's marrying his side dish. So there are some.
Is he marrying her? Is he marrying her?
He's running off with her, isn't he?
He's left
wife,
it.
Yeah, and he's been with he's staying with
You know
her.
what? That man should go to prison for real.
Yeah.
No, why?
Because of the way in which he has manipulated the entire health system. The fact that he's profiting out of the position that he used to hold, and the fact that he put her in a position to also benefit from that, because I'm sure that people have seen the video that's going around explaining the fact that there are parents involved in this, grandparents who are making money out of all of this, and plus he's got a side dish. You're mad. And he's telling everybody about no social distancing. And not only that, but the thing is, I think that they deliberately, I think it was actually set up, because he knew that the camera was always there. That camera has always been in that office.
Yep.
And in order for them to say that lockdown has to come to an end, they need to remove him and bring somebody else in who can say lockdown can end. Because that's what he will forever represent. The fact that he is the person who's saying we should be locked down, we should be locked down. You need somebody else to come in and say, no, we're going to change it. So I think
because nobody I investigated. Cause you and I know, say, you're in a room and there's a camera in the room. You and I know we're not doing nothing in that room. You're not doing nothing. This man beg a dance, squeeze a bottom, have a snug with the camera in the room. Something don't fit right.
The worst thing is, right, we don't even know who sent that video to the Sun.
She did, so force him to leave, innit? She's smart, she would have sent it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they deliberately just set that up. I wouldn't be surprised so that they could move the economy. They could move the economy on.
Same thing I said to us.
Yeah.
Because nobody in there right now.
He's not that. I don't think he's that stupid.
No,
he is.
No,
you don't underestimate his stupidity, yeah, man. No, don't underestimate stupidity.
No, no man in the right
looks
mind.
Stupid.
So hold on, sorry, Tony Dan. No man in the right mind going to snug anybody with a camera about. Nobody.
If they got an announcer censoring it,
they're not going to do it.
You know what I mean? But mind you, you don't know what vibe he was under. He might be on the
man.
vibe.
The man excited, man. Okay, Chris. You get two
excited.
women, nice women like him.
You never get excited before kiss a woman before a countryman.
Yeah,
Richard, Shuey, I don't kiss up nobody, no camera.
Shuey,
I'm just saying, you never get excited and kiss a woman and forget that there's cameras and whatever, people looking at you.
I don't think not in a camera. I don't want no video leak about me.
What are you saying, Smudge?
At work. He kisses them at work.
It's true, you know. It's probably Dominic Cummings. He probably paid her. You know what I mean?
But the fact of the matter is that she was getting paid. Never mind the fact that she was on 14,000 for the position that she held. It's the business interests associated with the position that she was in.
She'll get good money to us.
Because you're literally talking about if on another level, you could be talking about insider trading. You know, you're privy to information.
Yep.
And we're talking about millions. Because this guy is also involved in the in what goes into the vaccines. He's got a percentage of what's going into the vaccines. That's big business.
Yep. I always say to know. Something that's something. Something that's something. On that note.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say we're going to definitely conclude tonight. Very different dynamic. Very different dynamic. Very interesting as well. It was men talking tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It was men talking.
Yeah. Men and one boy.
Okay.
Hold on there. Remember, Tony Dan. Remember, Tony Dan. You say you do it yourself. Remember that
DIY. Yeah. I own it.
Hold on. So guess what? You're a fucking wanker.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
And you're just a wanker. You're just a wanker.
Fucking wanker, mate.
You're just a wanker. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Here's your petri dish. Here's your petri dish. Yeah.
Anything goes. Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Facebook Live and YouTube. Remember, you ask the questions and they come up with the answers.
I keep Chewy 10
Anyway, this is Anything Goes podcast. Can we get on with the podcast and we'll come back to the Tupperware in the backstage?
I will have the Tupperware container weekend.
Hold on. House party? House party?
You're a guest. You're a guest.
Virgo. She's Virgo.
House party?
She's a Virgo. She's a Virgo.
That guest, you know, I come tell we what we are doing.
She's a guest, man. She's a guest.
That guest, and I come tell we what we are doing. Rudi, kick her out, man. Kick her out, man.
Yeah, man. She's rampant. We're not really rampant. We're not too indulge in them things there, you know. We're not really too indulge in them things there.
Want to jump on, subscribe, like, and share the podcast, guys. Is it frozen?
No, I just wanted to say we were definitely going to say our goodbyes. I just thought I'd let you guys know that we've come to the end of the podcast. We do appreciate Mr. Blair, DJ Smudge, and Tony Don for joining us this evening. Great company.
No problem, man.
Great company.
We'll be back, man. We'll be back.
Looking forward to having you in season 3.
We'll be back. But Countryman needs to get a haircut, man, because he's doing that and he looks like a wanker. You know what I mean?
He looks like he's hammering. He looks like
Yeah,
he's hammering something.
I don't know what he's doing. That's kind of frightening what he's doing to his dick.
You know, he looks like he's vexed about his Tupperware. That's what he's doing. Where's my Tupperware?
No, great night tonight, guys. Excellent Les, excellent Smudge, excellent Teach to the Don, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you, everybody who joined us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, can I agree with Shoey and Rudi, but me not call nobody name. Just agree with Shoey and Rudi.
And do we have any words of wisdom before we leave, Shoey?
Yeah, man. My words of wisdom this week is: we all go through struggles. Yeah, we all go. Don't matter. We all go through struggles. Struggles finding the job. Struggles with relationships.
Wanking.
But
side chicks, yeah.
Yeah, even side chicks and side hens. But guys, the message is never give up. No matter how much you're struggling, do not give up.
Yeah, that Tony, don't give up.
No, you hear that? Don't give up the search for your Tupperware. It will come back to you.
Don't give up wanking. Don't
like
give up
pigeon.
wanking.
I don't intend to.
Your partner snores.
I don't intend to.
Your partner snores. Other than slamming them in the face with a pillow, how would you deal with it?
I bought things and never told her, and then tell her after the fact.
Yeah.
So
and get a beating.
I bought a car and never told her.
Like a bright red BMW.
I bought a car. I bought a couple cars.
I'm old school in comparison to yourself. So in my relationship, we have this thing called compromise, where we talk about everything. So like she wants a new kitchen, I want the car, so we get the kitchen. You understand what I'm saying? We compromise.
So good. We share what we do. So there's not a role, there is responsibility.
Mate, we're not serious here today. We're not serious.
That's fired.
We're not serious.
No, but you see, you're asking a question, we can be jovial about it, but you know, I'm a serious person about raising my son. So I want him to understand that he has to cook, clean, and wash as much as his partner, his wife.
Anything Goes podcast with Rudi Lickwood, DJ Countryman, and Martin Wynter, the ShoeDoctor. Consequences and dilemmas as decided by you, the audience. You ask the questions and they come up with the answers. Anything goes. Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Facebook Live and YouTube. Remember, you ask the questions and they come up with the answers.